Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video. This has been in the works for a really long time because I wanted to do a video comparing all the different cotton pads because it's so frustrating when you get a cotton pad and it just like disintegrates on your face and you have like cotton everywhere. I really want to find like the best, highest quality cotton pad that was also affordable, take into account the price points and do a comparison. Then I also want to do a video on micellar waters because I love micellar waters. If you don't know, just quick overview, micellar waters are a cleanser that you don't have to wash off. They work on a molecular level and they break down makeup and they get stuff out of your pores, and I just love them. They're so gentle and cleansing. So it's an essential step in my evening skincare routine, which I have videos on, I'll link down below. And I really wanted to get down to like the best micellar water. So I was like, let's pair these two ideas and in one video explore all the options. So I have been hoarding micellar waters and cotton pads, you guys. Look at this. This is like a gift basket of skincare craziness. This is so funny. But I've been hoarding these and experimenting with them all, using them for long enough to make sure they don't like break me out before I give you my opinion. Working my way through all these cotton pads, and I'm finally ready to report back. I'm so excited to share my scientific findings with you guys and see what you think. Can't wait to hear your favorite cotton pads and micellar waters. So let's just dive straight in. I'm gonna move the camera so that you can see up close what I'm doing with these, and then we'll discuss. All right, I'm so excited for this experiment finally. Okay, I'm going to be using a lipstick to just kind of test these out and remove as I go. So I'm just gonna swatch my hand a few times with this. This is, as a side note, it's so pretty. It's from the Beauty and the Beast collection that The Rock did with Disney, and this is just, of course, called Red Rose. So really pretty lipstick and pretty smudge proof. Well, it is smudging, but it's not like coming off easily. So I thought it would be a good test for comparing all our products with. The first cotton pads I grabbed are these from Glossier. I was so excited that Glossier did a cotton pad. Sorry if this packaging is super loud. But I just couldn't wait to check it out. I love their packaging, I love their products, and I had really high hopes for this. And it is great in some very important ways. It's 100% cotton. This is my second pack. I have been using these for a while. And so I already know that they're great, they're beautiful. Look at the pretty Glossier G on there. But I just don't really like them because these edges are like kind of sharp, the way they are sealed. It's not at all sharp, like you're not gonna get like a paper cut, but it does actually kind of like under the eye and stuff. I just prefer a totally soft cotton pad. So these aren't like my favorite cotton pad ever. They're also just a little bit small and a little bit thin. They don't fit a ton of material. Sorry, my email sounds are going crazy. And I'm gonna pair it with this Laneige Vitamin Brightening Cleansing Water. Really, really like this product. As you can see, it's just beautiful. It has one of these pumps where you use it upright and you just squish down, and you can see that that put like the perfect amount of product on the cotton pad. It smells lightly fragranced, which is nice, but I honestly prefer my micellar waters to just smell like water, like pure nothing. But this does have a nice fragrance to it. Subtle, but it's there. And it has some amazing ingredients. The thing I really enjoy about this is that it has vitamins in it. So I love to feel like I'm giving my skin a little dose of like vitamins for the day. And then as you can see, it works really well as a makeup remover. Just easily swipe that right off, and it feels refreshing and light. No residue. It's like everything you would want from a micellar water. Plus it has a little punch of skincare and the vitamins. But that said, not my favorite out of this whole thing. This is so petty and ridiculous, but one thing is I don't like the colored bottles. It makes me feel like the micellar water is pink. I know it's not, I know it's just the bottle, but I did find that out of all these ones I tried, I gravitated toward the clear bottles. I really like clear, pure micellar waters, so that's so silly and like not even worth mentioning, but I'm just gonna give you my whole review on everything. So the smell was very nice, but not really something I wanted, and I just wanted like a feel like it was more pure than this. So it's a great product though. I love this line, and I would not recommending it. Cotton pads are also great. If you're placing an order from Glossier anyway, it might be worth throwing them on just to have because they're really cute, especially if you're a skincare nerd like me. But I would more so use them for like removing nail polish or something because of this edge. I don't want to ever get that like under my eye or anywhere. Okay, let's talk about a very basic, what I consider to be a nice, pure, classic micellar water. So this is the one by Bioderma. And I get the one that's sensitive for sensitive skin, which bonus points has the pink lid. This is just a small bottle I take when I'm traveling. But I really, really like this one. I think it's just so nice. Like everything I would want a micellar water to be. Very pure, very light, very clean. So I'll show you how it works. Okay, I'm gonna pair it with these cotton pads just from the drugstore. I think you can find this brand like anywhere in America pretty much. It's Day Logic. These are premium cotton squares, 100% cotton, so I thought they'd be great. But on the contrary, these might be my least favorite things ever because they shed cotton all over you. I don't know if you can already see how much it's shedding. Something about this pattern that they printed on there really sheds. Like it makes your face downright fuzzy. Like you will have a little cotton beard by the end of your makeup removal. So I am going to show you as we keep going through these cotton pads how to make sure you never purchase the kind that does this because it drives me nuts. And the first tip I have on that is like never get something that has a pattern on it, that just something about the way they like stamp together the layers of cotton like that, it always comes apart in this fuzzy mess. But anyway, so I put some of the micellar water on there. These seem to have a fuzzy side and a less fuzzy side, so I'm using the less fuzzy. Actually, I'll use the fuzzy side so you can get the full horrific experience of it shedding, but obviously this is a great makeup remover. It just swipes right off, and it smells nice and light. And on my whole face, this would happen more so. It's not really gonna happen on my hand, but these little chunks of cotton come off. So I definitely don't recommend this brand. I can't even recommend it for nail polish. I can recommend it for nail polish removal, but you'll still get like the little cotton fuzzies in your nails as you go, which is kind of frustrating if you're then painting them or something. So I'm gonna make it through this pack because I don't want to be wasteful, but it's been a chore. Like I really, really don't like these cotton squares. But that said, I really, really like this micellar water so much. On to a major, major cult favorite. So this is called Beauty Water. It's by Sun & Park, which is a K-beauty brand. Really awesome brand. And this is a little bit more than a micellar water because it also exfoliates and it's moisturizing. It's great for all skin types. And I just have to say, I loved this product. I didn't think it was going to work for me because like I keep saying, I love a simple, pure micellar water, but this one actually blew me away because it's great as a micellar water, but it also does have some very mild natural exfoliation with like willow bark and papaya extract. So it's like natural ingredients. It's nothing harsh. You can use it morning and night. You can even use it for like a midday pick me up. And I just love this product. I did not expect to get so attached to it. And it's just pretty simple packaging. I really like that. And this brand is great, Sun & Park. So since it's such a great micellar water, I'm gonna pair it with some really great facial cotton. You've probably noticed this at Sephora in the checkout line where they have all those goodies and you wanna just go crazy. These are made by Shiseido, which is such a great brand. They even have instructions, I never noticed that. Okay, so step 1, pour the liquid onto the cotton pad, wrap it around your middle finger and smooth it over the face, and then look at that. It has like a pattern for how you should do your face. That is cool. I love that. Okay, so again, 100% cotton, but I really love these. First of all, even the packaging is nice and soft and light. But these are just really high quality and they don't shed because they don't have that pattern printed on them like I was talking about. But that said, they are basically just a bunch of layers stuck together. So it does kind of annoy me that they sometimes start to come apart. And then inside you could get some shedding because there is just loose cotton. But I love how thick they are. Like this is a single cotton pad. Look at that. That is just delicious. I love it. It's so effective. It's like baby soft and it feels great. Obviously at the higher price point, I personally wouldn't splurge on these for everyday use. Like, but maybe if you're going on a nice trip or something and you want to just bring a little treat for yourself. I know I'm really weird that I think cotton pads are a treat, but seriously, like these are So nice. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of the beauty water on there. So according to the instructions that I never noticed, you wrap it around your fingers like that. How cool. I love learning little extra things like that. So you can see this is a great cleanser as well. Maybe not as strong on the makeup removal at first swipe, but honestly, I prefer to use micellar water after I cleanse to get the bulk of my makeup off. So that's fine by me. And as you can see, it all came off. So that worked out great. I love this cleanser. You can even use this on your body too, because it's just like a nice, it's basically a toner and a micellar water. That's what I should have said. And it has exfoliation, like I said. So great product. I love it. Amazing cotton pads if you can splurge. This is another just great, pure, light, clean micellar water. So this is by Dr. Jart. I very much am a fan of Dr. Jart's products. It's a little bit on the pricier side. You would get this at probably Sephora, but it works fantastic for removing makeup. I also like it in place of my cleanser when I really need to just be gentle on my skin. So I got this little travel size bottle. Like I said, I probably wouldn't invest in the full size though, just because I don't feel like it's that much better than other ones. Oh, let me show you this cotton pads. Got these on Amazon for one reason and one reason only, and that's that they're pink. So cute. I really thought these were adorable. They have a little shamrock printed on them. They're pink. It's a nice little box to get. Again, I think it's Korean and I love it, but not a great cotton pad because again, I get the shedding with this and it's so frustrating. But I'll just take that lipstick off. Wipes clean pretty easily. It's like I said, such a good micellar water. Totally love it. But this little cotton pad is just like so thin and flimsy. It just it just tears apart with no effort. Like I was rubbing this on my face and my finger just like went through it. So don't love these cotton pads, unfortunately, but I will use them for nail polish removal and like other things. I just don't like them for my like daily facial use. Okay, let's get higher end on this. This is a micellar water by Dior. I was scared to try this because I just thought I was going to fall so head over heels in love with it that it would be a problem. And I guess I'm relieved to report that did not happen at all. I actually really had to force myself through this product because I just didn't love it. So first of all, I like to comment on the packaging, and I just want to point out that the lid broke and I never dropped it or put it under any extreme circumstances. So it was sort of strange that cracked for no reason. I don't know why. It's not like a huge deal, but when you get a product from a higher end company like that, you kind of expect it to be a very pleasant experience. So this has that same kind of pump where you like vertically put your cotton pad on it and depress it and it shoots the product up onto the cotton pad, which is kind of cool, but it's also like just a little too gimmicky for me. Like the product has to be perfectly upright for that to work. And I find it that the cotton pad, I have cotton on my fingers from those shedding. That's gross. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the best cotton pads that don't do that soon. But I find it kind of hard to tell how much product I'm dispensing, and sometimes the cotton pad totally blocks this little hole where it comes out of, and so it doesn't dispense that much product. So I just feel like it's unnecessarily complicated. It doesn't need to be that hard, and it's not my favorite way to dispense the product. Also, I know this is so silly, but since it is a tinted bottle, that just throws me off. I don't know why. Like, who cares, Charlotte? For some reason, it bothers me. So I would prefer, even though it's pink, I would prefer a clear bottle. And the product itself is fragranced. So again, I don't usually like, it smells really nice, but I just don't usually like to use a fragrance product on my face like that. I would prefer if it just smelled like nothing, like pure water. But that said, it does a great job. It's a beautiful product. And if you do want to splurge, like, you know, why not, I guess. But I think some of these other ones are just as good. Here's another crazy splurge that I would never do regularly, but I thought it would be worth it for the sake of posterity here. These are Chanel cotton squares. So how bougie can we be? Let's have a little unboxing. It's 100 cottons. I'll put the price on the screen because I'm curious to break it down and see. But this came with 100 cotton squares, and you It's in this outer sleeve. You take that off. I got this at Nordstrom at the Chanel counter. It came in like a Chanel bag and the whole 9 yards. It was a bit much, but kind of a fun experience compared to buying most of my cotton pads at Walgreens. So then it's in this beautiful Chanel box. Like, how gourmet is this? Love it. I'm really curious to see these. I wanted to wait and unbox them with you guys. Oh, interesting. Oh, I thought that was it. I was like, it looks like a big sheet. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. Wow. They have the logo on them. They're nice and thick like those Shiseido ones. These are beautiful, guys. Oh no, I did not want to love these. They're nice and big. I really like that size. It's so awesome. Wow, those are gorgeous. Okay, so let's try them out. So I have to hold this upright. See, one pump put that amount. I usually would do at least a couple pumps. So there's the product. Wow, these feel so good. Okay, and let's see the makeup removing power. See, it doesn't come off like as easily as those other ones we're taking. Like, what the heck? It's also very fragranced. Like, I'm really smelling a lot of fragrance off of this. Okay, so I pretty much got the lipstick off, but it did leave a little bit. Just not my favorite. So surprising. That said, these cotton pads are pretty amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. It does feel like it might shed a little, and like these layers would come apart though pretty easily. So it's not like I'm gonna be using these daily, but wow, that was a fun experiment, you guys. And if you can swing it, hey, why not have this kind of luxury in your life? All right, let's talk about this guy. This has been my favorite micellar water since I first discovered micellar waters. And I like to say I was on like the leading edge of these in America because I used to follow all these European skincare blogs and like things on Tumblr years ago, and they would always have this beautiful Garnier micellar water with the pink lid, and I was like, what is that product? You couldn't get it like in the States. I ordered it online special and I fell in love with it like years and years and years ago. So this has been my go-to for a long time, like ride or die. I love this product. Just recently though, it started to get a really bad rap because of this last ingredient on the list, polyaminopropyl biguanide. And supposedly that's carcinogenic and nothing you want to like play around with. Like, it was even illegal, so I'm confused why it's in the product. It got a ton of bad raps, and it was enough to scare me off of this product. So kind of a bummer because I truly counted on this for so many years. And it does have no oil, alcohol, or fragrance. I always felt like it was so gentle on my skin. It's exactly what I like as far as being just seeming very pure. But then when you look at the ingredients, it's like, yeesh, especially that one. So, you know, use it at your own risk. Obviously, I'm not a scientist or a doctor or a dermatologist, so I can't tell you exactly, you know, how to feel about that. But I know for my own sake, I don't use this on my face anymore. I will use it to show you though. So I'm gonna pair it with these Target brand Up and Up Premium Cotton Ovals. I thought these would be great. I love Target, I love Target brands. Premium, I always go for like the premium product because, you know, why not? It's gonna be cushionier, and I will say these are so thick and pillowy and nice, but they have a major problem. And you see it right here. That texture on the cotton pad makes it fall apart. And this little fuzz comes off all over your face and it drives me nuts. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like white fuzz floating through the air everywhere right now. So these are just very disappointing. Target, you need to get up your game with your cotton pads. But anyway, I'll show you how the micellar water works. This one's just my favorite for like makeup removal, but you know, maybe it's those carcinogens that really get your makeup off. That's horrible. I don't know. I can't recommend this product in good faith because I have heard so much bad stuff. But like I said, I'm not an expert on these things. I'm just a real girl showing you my real opinion. So that one you might want to stay away from. And these I definitely think you should stay away from because they just shed everywhere and it's such a mess. They are nice and thick though. I'll give them that. So take it as you will. But like, I just barely touched it and that just, ugh, ugh, ugh. Dry cotton is such a gross feeling. Yeah, no, these are fired. Here's another product I honestly felt kind of cool for discovering, because this is like a French pharmacy staple. And I went through a phase where I was doing all this research on like French brands and skincare staples, and just, you know, I would love to walk into a pharmacy in Paris and pick this up, but I found it online. It's called a water milk, and it's sort of the same premise as a micellar water. I don't think it truly is one though. But it gently cleanses and removes makeup. You don't have to wash it off, and it's supposed to leave your skin velvety, smooth, and soft. So I was so excited for this product. I thought I would love it. I mean, even like the pink packaging is just really cool, but unfortunately, not a big fan. Before I get into that, let me show you what I am a huge fan of. These are my holy grail cotton squares. I love them so much. They're Walgreens store brand, and they're the premium quote unquote line. Don't get the plain ones from Walgreens that aren't premium, because you'll have that same problem I've been showing you where they just come apart. It's so frustrating. But these are indeed luxurious and lint free, and I just really, really love them. 100% pure cotton. And the way that these work is so nice. It's like a pillowcase. Like, it's constructed where there's like a little pillow of cotton inside. This is the stuff that sheds that you don't want to be dealing with all over your face. But then it has this soft, thin little cotton pillowcase on it. And it just makes for the most pillowy, delightful application of any product. I love it so much. And then it is like have a seam here on the sides, but unlike the Glossier one where the seam is all the way around and is kind of sharp, I find that since the seams are just on the side and they are softer overall, I don't know what this process is that it looks like it's like stamped together. Anyway, these seams don't bother me at all. So these are my absolute favorite. I love them so much. Every time I go to Walgreens, I stock up. Highly recommend. They're so great. If I could find them online, I will link. But let me show you what I didn't love. I don't know if you can see the color, but this is white, which makes sense since it's a cleansing milk. And I just really like a pure, I want it to look like water if I'm not going to wash it off of my face. And then also, I don't know if you can see that texture on the cotton pad. It's almost chunky. So this just kind of weirded me out. It has a slight texture to it. Can you see it? Anyway, it's also very fragranced compared to most cleansing waters, so I don't like that. And then lastly, it doesn't take off makeup very well. My camera just died during that very dramatic demonstration. But anyway, it does remove makeup, just I don't think as quickly on the first swipe. And it smells so good. Like, it smells amazing. Like, I would love it as a perfume or a body spray or something. Even maybe like a scented fragrance body lotion. I just don't want to put anything that fragrancy on my face. Like, it just seems like too much. It's like a perfume water almost. And then also I'm kind of regretting showing you my favorite cotton pads with this, because it does have like little white chunks in it. And I just want to make sure you guys know that is from the cotton. That's not from the cotton pad. That is from the milk, whatever. I mean, does that mean there's like real milk and it's curdly? I don't even know. I don't see any milk in these ingredients, but this is just kind of not working for me. And it's funny because even after I got this, I saw Skinny Confidential found it, and I usually like her product recommendations, and she was going nuts for this, and I already knew I didn't like it. So I was like, huh, I don't know. I don't know why this one just not quite for me, but these I do adore. Top recommendation here. Okay, we're getting into some of the finals here. This is a Sephora brand micellar cleanser, but this one is a cleansing milk. So again, it's going to be on the lines of that last one. And again, you can probably guess, not a favorite of mine. I will say this did a really nice job removing makeup. I think, you know, because of whatever is in there that makes it like milky, more oily. It's not just like a pure water. So it does have like a little more oomph to it. Let me pair it with, okay, I'll show you these Ulta cotton pads. This is the Ulta brand Premium Pillow. And so anytime you find a cotton pad that says pillow, like pillow style, it's gonna be that kind that I recommend. So it's like a cute little cotton pillowcase. And I really like these. It's almost exactly like that Walgreens one I just showed you. But, wow, actually, look at this. So this one is the Walgreens brand one, and this one is the Ulta brand. And I'm looking at them and realizing they are totally identical. Same exact size. They even have the same pattern here. So I'm willing to bet the same manufacturer makes these and they just repackage it for different distributors. Now I already can't, I kind of lost track of which one was which. This one feels maybe slightly thicker. I think the Walgreens one is slightly thicker, but like, wow, that's not a big difference at all. So, interesting. We are really getting into the ins and outs of the cotton pad industry today. Anyway, I will show you this Sephora Micellar milk. So it comes out almost like a gel. Not sure if you're gonna be able to see that. It has like a jelly almost type consistency. And it does, like I said, a nice job taking off. Well, you know, when I used it on my face, I felt like it did a nice job, but maybe this lipstick is just really setting in my hand now. And it's getting harder to take off. Yeah, I would not want to rub this hard on my face, actually. So, I don't know. Not a favorite product. A little bit disappointed. I know a lot of people love the Sephora Micellar water, so maybe I'll try one that's just a plain water, not a milk. Last and definitely not least is this IT Cosmetics Miracle Water. I loved this one. So this is a 3-in-1 quote glow tonic. It has a radiance booster, which I'm not really sure what they mean by that. I'm assuming that means it's a blend of like nice nourishing ingredients for your skin. Then it's an anti-aging essence, and then it's a micellar cleanser. So basically I was using this in my skincare as a micellar, a toner, and an essence all in one. And I just really liked it. I like almost everything from this line, but this is just a nice, you know how I like a pure seeming micellar water? This seems very pure. Packaging is cute with that like unicorn hologram in the back. And yeah, as you can see, I barely saved any to show you guys on this one because I really loved it. I'm going to pair it with these cotton pads. These are the same brand, the Walgreens Premium. They just changed their packaging so it looks like this. But I just wanted to point out, like, don't be fooled because these are also their premium facial pads, but these say exfoliating. So with this brand, with any brand, I personally would not recommend the exfoliating ones. First of all, because this side has that texture on it that I said always starts to come apart and leave fuzzies everywhere. And then this side is quote unquote exfoliating and it has these little beads on it. And I thought it hurt. Like, I don't like physical exfoliation. I'd rather be getting exfoliation that's based on like the chemical structure of the ingredients I'm using, like this one. So I just don't want to physically be raking at my skin. So this is just a no-go for me. This side is too rough. This side comes apart. But why not? Let's use it. So I'll put some of this IT Cosmetics micellar water on it and show you. Actually, those exfoliating beads are gonna make this lipstick come off nicely. But yeah, there it goes. So this product doesn't really have a smell. It's just very nice and light and just exactly what I'm looking for in a micellar water, except for the price point. I really like a budget-friendly micellar water because let's face it, we have so many expensive products in our lineups. I feel like this is something that can just be pure and simple and not overcomplicated. Like, I love that this is a power product that does 3 different things, but like, do I really need to be paying extra for it, you know? Especially because I enjoy all the different steps of my skincare. So that said, I don't know if I'll rush out to restock this, but I did really, really like it. Whew, I hope you guys enjoyed that breakdown. I hope it was a good way to handle it, but I feel like we really got to go like head to head with some of the cotton pads out there, some of the micellar waters out there. Obviously, it's too much to really cover in one video, but this definitely touched on some of my favorites, some of my least favorites, and I just can't wait to hear what you guys like. But just to kind of sum it up, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is like the home run for me right now. It seems to have safe ingredients, I hope, and it's a very pure, sensitive skin friendly, light, clear, just everything I want out of a micellar water. So I love this one. This is by the Bioderma brand. I'm gonna give that one the official stamp as my favorite out of all of these. And then of course, you know, these are my favorite cotton pads, the ones from Walgreens. Although we really discovered some interesting competitors in this whole roundup. But I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below because like I said, this video has been in the works for a while and I just couldn't wait to share it with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit subscribe, stick around for more fun beauty videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.